What's good, everybody on YouTube? This is your boy Akil McLeod back with another video, and today I'm going to share what sold on Poshmark over this past weekend from Friday to Sunday. And this weekend in terms of sales, it was really strong, but as usual my sales were much better on eBay. But like I always tell you guys, especially in my video from yesterday, my live video, I told you guys before, somebody had asked me if Poshmark is actually worth it, and for me it's definitely worth it, because even though I do make more money on eBay because some of my sales and my margins are a lot bigger on that platform, overall Poshmark definitely helped change my resale business, because it just helped me sell a lot more items, and it just kind of invigorated my whole thrifting process. So definitely check out Poshmark if you guys haven't already, and without further ado, let's get into it.
For the winner, 'cause you felt like you was losing, only for the winner. Move just to keep from cooling, like only for the winner, only for the winner.
Starting things off is this pair of Keen waterproof hiking boots for women, and these are in really good condition. The only thing wrong with these boots is the fact that they didn't have the original insoles in them, but thankfully I had a pair just lying around in some shoes that I had from before, so I was able to replace those. But overall I accepted 40 bucks. I was asking 49, but usually Keen shoes for women usually sell anywhere between 40, sometimes as high as 60 bucks, depending on the style, depending on the condition. I might have been able to get a little more money for these, but like I say all the time, buyers have to pay $6.79 for shipping and tax. So sometimes if I take $10 off my asking price, I'm usually not tripping about that. And I think I only paid $5 or $6 for these shoes. So all in all, I made a decent flip, and it sold within about a week. So that was a very quick sale for me. Next up, we got this pair of North Face Ultra Extreme hiking boots for women. And usually when I found North Face boots in the past, I would think they would sell for a ton of profit. But usually North Face boots usually sell anywhere between 40 and 50 bucks. Thankfully, I got these from the half off sale, and I believe I only paid 5 bucks for these boots. They even had the box as well. So even though in my description I said no original box, I forgot that I did have the box. So I shipped that out to the buyer as well. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a nice little surprise for them. And like I said, I paid 5, sold it for 45. I was asking 55, but at the end of the day, like I say, I don't mind taking an offer. And that's why I always tell people, sometimes you have to price your item just a little higher on Poshmark, just so that you can get the asking price that you actually really want. Next up is this pair of Ugg Brocs, and I got these from the Ugg Outlet. I think I paid 10 bucks a piece for all of these shoes, and I picked up like 20 pairs altogether. I still have a few pairs left, but I'm pretty sure that these will all sell out as holiday season comes around and people are starting to shop more. And one good thing about these is that they were brand new with the original box as well. And during the fourth quarter, of course, I know used items sell all year long, but usually when it comes to brand new tag stuff, those tend to sell a lot faster and for a lot more profit during the holiday season. So I still have a few pairs of these left, and I'm pretty sure they will all sell out by the end of the year. Next up is a bundle, and I usually don't sell bundles often on Poshmark. Usually it's just somebody trying to bundle one item just so that they can get a discount, and that usually just pisses me off. So I don't really pay attention to that too often. But this one was an actual bundle, and I picked up both of these Salomon Speed Cross 3s from the Goodwill for I think $5 or $6 a piece. 2 separate days, but they were the same size. So I don't know if that's a coincidence or it comes from the same person, who knows. But all in all, I sold both of these for 80 bucks, and I was asking 49. So technically I took off about 20 bucks after all is said and done. But realistically, Salomon Speed Cross 3s usually do sell anywhere between like 25 and sometimes as high as 40 bucks. If they're in really good condition, practically brand new, you will definitely get a lot more. But based on the condition of these shoes, I was expecting to get about 40, so I was definitely happy with this bundle deal. Next up is another pair of Uggs that I picked up from the Ugg Outlet. I believe I paid $17 for these, and these are definitely some very slow movers for me. I picked these up a while ago, and I had a lot of size 5s and 6s, and this one was the only size 6 that I had, and this one sold for 45 bucks. So altogether, I probably have about 4 or 5 pairs of this particular style left, all in size 5. So hopefully those sell by the end of the year. And just from prior experience, I'm pretty sure I won't be picking up any more size 5s and 6s anymore, because those tend to take a lot longer to sell. Next up is another pair of Ugg Haleys, and these also sold for 45 bucks, and this came from the same Ugg Outlet haul. Only difference is I sold about 15 pairs of these, the metallic snake skin colorway. This one was actually way more popular. My sizes were much better than the other one. So these have been selling for me like crazy. Still have a few left, so if you guys are interested, definitely send me an offer. Right now I'm asking 59, but if I get offered 45, I'm definitely taking that. Next up, we got this Ariat shirt that's practically brand new without tags. This one had no flaws whatsoever, and this one is a good size large. So anytime you guys come across these Ariat shirts, definitely still pick them up. They usually sell anywhere between 20 and 30 bucks. This one in particular is the Pro Series, so this one I was able to get 21 bucks for this. I was asking 29. No, I was asking 25, but I took a best offer of 21, so that was a good deal for me as well. And I believe I paid 2 or 3 bucks for this, so this was a decent flip. I was expecting this to take a lot longer to sell, but thankfully it sold pretty fast. Next up, we got this pair of Eileen Fisher pants, and these are actually some corduroys. So I knew corduroys wouldn't sell right away, and I had these in the inventory for about 3 or 4 months, and they finally did sell. So I'm pretty sure a lot more outerwear and corduroy pants and stuff like this would start to sell a lot more during this time of the year. And Eileen Fisher, of course, is one of the few women's brands that I actually know about. So anytime I find it, I usually always do pick it up. Next up is this pair of Nike Air Max 97 Plus, and these were in really good condition. Super comfortable pair of shoes. I was rocking these for a while actually. Had these in the personal collection for maybe 2 or 3 months now, and I decided to finally let these go. So I cleaned them up a little bit, and I listed them for 69, and they sold for 65 within about a week. So this was a really quick sale. They did have some minor scratches, some minor scuffs, but nothing too serious, and it ended up selling pretty quick. So if you guys come across any Air Max Plus, definitely pick them up. This one was a kind of rare, I guess you can say, because it is a 97 Plus, and this the midsole is a little different than most other Air Max Pluses. But like I said, it sold pretty quickly, so if you guys come across this pair, definitely grab it up. And next up is a pair of Nike Air Foamposites in the dark stucco colorway for women. And I actually picked this up from one of those mystery boxes that I've been testing out lately. And I'll have some more information about that for you guys coming up pretty soon in a future video. So just stay tuned for that one in terms of the mystery boxes. But this order actually got canceled shortly after the order was placed. The buyer actually said they accidentally purchased it. They said something like they were sleeping on it or something like that. I don't remember. But like I said, those type of stuff happen, and I just wanted to make sure I still shared that type of information with you guys, because at the end of the day, a lot of times, buyers make mistakes. Sales do get canceled. Sometimes returns happen. So I just like being a little transparent with you guys. This order came in, I think it was a Friday night. And I was super excited because it sold for my full asking price. And anytime that happens, I'm always super hype about that, because I'm always having to, deal with offers and things like that. Then when I woke up on Saturday morning, I got a message from the buyer saying if I can cancel that order for them. So I just went ahead and I canceled it, because of course you don't want to have any headaches and stuff like that, and just want to go ahead and provide that service. Like I said, returns happen, cancellations happen. It's just part of the business. But whenever it does happen, just keep it moving. Next up, and this is actually my favorite sale of the weekend, this is a pair of Ugg Case and 2s, and I picked these up from the Ugg Outlet on Saturday morning. Now, the Ugg Outlet in my area always has some decent sales, so I go fairly often. But the crazy thing is there was actually a 70% off sale happening this weekend, and I was one of the first people in the door. But of course, anytime it's a crazy sale like that, you're going to be dealing with a bunch of other resellers and just people that are looking to buy gifts for themselves and family. So it was a madhouse in there. I had Dominique with me, my fiance, and she was she was a little overwhelmed because it was a zoo in there. But thankfully, I was able to grab about 30 pairs, so I'm pretty much set in terms of Uggs for the next few months. But of course, if Ugg has another sale, I'm definitely going to go in there and try to grab up some more boots, because winter boots are going to be one of the biggest things to be trying to sell. Especially if you sell shoes and boots, those are one of the things you want to be on the lookout for during the next few months. And I always tell you guys, when it comes to reselling, you always got to stay on top of trends, stay on top of styles, and you always want to be at least 2 to 3 months ahead anytime it comes to anytime it comes to sourcing. So that's a really good tip I got for you guys. And I paid about $21 for these boots, brand new in the box, and they sold for 89 bucks. the same day I listed it. So I made about $50 in profit for these shoes. So hopefully the rest of them sell for around the same price. Alright y'all, that's all I got for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed that one, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys want to see what sold on eBay over this past weekend, make sure you subscribe to my Patreon page. The link is in the first description, and I'm going to be uploading that video shortly after this one, so you guys can check that one out. And once again, thank you to everybody that's already supporting me on Patreon. I definitely appreciate it, and look out for the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
For the winner, cause you felt like you was losing, only for the winner. Move just to keep from cooling, like only for the winner, only for the winner, only for the winner. Boy, my heart is cold, and I'm too cool to sweat it. I should've never offered it. I'm tight and now I'm off this shit. You should wanna be a real one. Earn the bases hard, I still want.